Okay. Liu Kang, a lot of Liu Kangs recently, and I got bodied by one the other day. Because I did not know when to press buttons. And I was just getting booted across the screen. So, we'll do it as normal. We'll do his normals first. Okay. Set the options up. Frame data on. AI options. I wonder if I can save these. So I don't have to keep doing them every time. I mean, it's not that deep. So, power punch, high, safe. Silent shot, mid, safe. Low backhand, safe. Yeah, I imagine that would be the case. Chosen strike, high, safe. This is 2. Back 2. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I think you can finish that with a low, if I'm not mistaken. But that's just his back 2. That is unsafe. He pushes you back a little bit, but I'm sure that 1-2 will reach him from that far away. So you can hit him with a 1-2 into a full combo. It's forward 2. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So his forward 2 is super unsafe and puts you right next to you, and it's a high. But if he hits you with that, he gets a bounce, and he can do a full combo. So you can actually duck that. Minus 13, you can definitely get him with a 2-1 because he puts you, he's right next to you. So his uppercut, and that's got loads of range because he's that nunchuck is just from miles away. This is down 2. Dragon kick is a high, minus 3. Quick step is a low. That's sort of like Sub-Zero's one actually. His back is, in fact, it's more or less exactly the same. It's minus 8. So if he goes for the low, that's a string, but if he goes for low and leaves it and tries to just check you with it, that's minus 8. Hit him with a full combo, 1-2. What do you mean? Double dragon kick is minus 9. Punishable. You will never see a Liu Kang just do that though. They will always go for, that's a string, but I'll show you that in a minute. But so just the normal 1 forward 3 is minus 9, so that's super punishable. So that's one of his main moves that people do a lot, and that's one of his main moves that they do a lot. So both are completely punishable with into full combos. That's just his 4 moves now. That's a high, you can duck that. Oop. That's just 4. Back 4 is a sweep, minus 12, but he moves really far away, so again, I would imagine that's safe in the sense that unless he is in the corner and he does it to you, he's going to be too far away for you to punish. Forward 4 is that, low kicks. Oh, you can actually, oh, so see? This is what somebody was doing on me the other day. These 2 kicks, so forward 4, you can check with a down 1. So I figured that out in the matchup while I was getting, because I was thinking, that's the last bit of it, that's the string. And I kept getting hit with this, but I was thinking there is a big gap in between those 2, and he was getting away with murder because he just kept hitting me with it. And they're mids, so you can't duck them. I was thinking, what can I do? But yeah, I was right, you can check that with a down 1. And then Dragon Tail is just his... So he has 2 sweeps. Ooh. Okay, so that's his down 4. Oh, sorry, that's his back 4. And then Dragon Tail is just a normal sweep as well. That's minus 4, that's safe. So that's good to know with this. And with this, they're both punishable. So that's his forward 3 and his forward 4 and his forward 2 are all super punishable. And those are the moves that I see him using the most in neutral. Okay, so his strings. He doesn't have low as it appears. 1, 2. Oh, that's a frame trap. Okay, so if he does 1, 2, that's super safe. And then if he does 1, 2, 3, that's unsafe. You can definitely check that with a down 1. 1, 2, 3. The first 2 hits of that are high as well, so if you just duck those, you can punish it. So maybe that's what you have to do. I think with Liu Kang as well, you should mostly try and block low, because the only overhead is that, which is quite fast, but if you duck, he's probably not going to get you with anything too damaging, even if he hits you, because these start combos, so you have to block those. But if he's in the neutral and he's trying to get you with something from this far, I mean, he's really fast. Jeez Louise, his walk speed is insane. But you know, if walking backwards and forwards, 1, 2, you know, or if you see him do a 1 and you think he's gonna follow it up, duck, uppercut, or you know, hit him, check him in between it. But 1, 2 is safe. 1, 2, 3 is not safe. So back 1, 2, 4 is -6. That's also not safe. And you can't just do back 1, 2. You have to commit to the whole string. So back 1, 2, 4. Yeah, you have to commit. Thanks, man. Yeah, you have to commit to the whole string. But that's also unsafe. You can check that with a down 1. Do you get? Oh, I was going to say. So 2, 2, 1, 2. There's another one. You have to commit to the whole string. That's safe though. That's the whole string and it's -5. So they're both safe. So if he does this string on you, or this string, they're both safe. So you have to be careful of both of those. You can't punish that afterwards. Ah, okay. So this was the move I was telling you about, and it does have a low afterwards. Okay. So this by itself is -8. That might be quite hard to punish actually, because he does put him away from you. But if he gets you with the low... Oh wow, really? That's interesting. So if he gets you with the low, he's only -3 on block. So you can't actually punish that. So it would make no sense for him really just to do the first part of that string, because even if you block the low, you can't punish it. That's very interesting. Because usually, like I said, rule of thumb, if you've got a sweep like that, I mean, that's his proper sweep. That's, I mean, Noob Cybot was, his one was -16, so yeah, that's interesting. Okay. 3, 4. Ah, okay. Both of these are -3. So this is his 3, 4 and his 3, 4, 3. So that's actually a frame trap as well. Both of those are safe. But these are high. So maybe you can duck the second hit and punish it. But then the third hit is mid, so you have to be careful. So that's his shin kick low. And then he goes into a mid. So the mid is safe, but the low is not safe. So you have to duck both of them. You have to keep... You can't just duck that last one because he's going to kick you, so you have to block it. So that's another one that Liu Kang's like to do. That is -12, and it puts him right in front of you. So you can definitely punish the heck out of that. That's his forward 4, 4, 4, forward 3, 3, 3, sorry. And then his last two are forward 4, 3. Yes. So this is what I was talking about. This is the one where, so that's just forward 4, 3. It's just that 3-hit combo. You can down 1 that. But what I was doing, because I didn't know, was I was trying to press my jab in between it, which is 8 frames, which is, you can't punish because it's -7. And then you get hit with that boot, and it does a lot of damage into a crushing blow combo. So be very, very careful. If you have a 7-frame jab, you can jab him and get a combo. But if you don't, the only thing you have is if your fastest move is a duck 1, down 1 rather. Make sure you use that, because he's actually +4 on block if you. So he can follow up with anything. That's a very dirty frame trap. Is that last hit high? No, it's a mid, so you can't even duck it. Okay, so yeah. Always make sure you check it after this. Don't let him get away with that back kick, because you can punish it every single time. If you've got a 7-frame move, remember I was saying about frames, any 7-frame move, it does. For Sub-Zero it's down 1, but for Liu Kang, he can actually do it into full combo punish. So, yeah, that's 7 frames. And then if we look at his special moves are very deceptive as well. I'm going to do Dragon's Fire separately because that's the one that I keep getting hit by. So, as I said, Fireballs, super unsafe. He can do 3, which makes it safe if he amplifies it. But if he's going to just normal Fireball you from this range, any character, if they Fireball you from this range and they don't amplify it, you make sure you get a proper punish. I mean, he pushes you away. Sub-Zero can definitely get him with a back 3 there into a full punish. Energy parry, that's for Fireballs, so it doesn't actually have a hit animation, but if you chuck a Fireball at him, he parries it with his nunchuck. But I mean, that doesn't have anything on block, so and it's even though it's super fast, if you read it and you think he's going to parry you, you can just hit him. It doesn't parry your normal attacks. Flying Dragon Kick is super minus. Yep. You can't amplify it on block either. You can amplify it on hit and it does more damage, but if you get the read, you can actually duck it and he'll go straight over you. Or if you block it, because that's another thing they like to do, sorry, my phone vibrating. That's another thing they like to do. Walk, walk, walk. They think you're going to throw a fireball, and bam, they hit you with that. Punish it, -20. You can hit it, and he's right in front of you, so you can get him with anything. And the last one is Bicycle Kick. Also -16. He can amplify that too. I don't know if you've seen those ridiculous combos where he presses it 3 times and just bicycle kicks you, you know, until the end of time. But he can't amplify that on block. So if he bicycle kicks you or he dragon kicks you, punish the heck out of him. You can get full punish from any button really as Sub-Zero, but I would recommend as always 2-1 into Fireball. Okay, that's Liu Kang. Can you punish? Just curious. So that's not special cancelable. Oh, it is. Like Sub-Zero's one. Sorry, I was just curious.